Another bad start from Kimo Paul in his first over. 6 runs coming from it after 4:37 without loss.
To do with that after delivery, he went, oh no, that's massive.
Another bad start from Kimo Paul in his first over. 6 runs coming from it after 4:37 without loss.
What a sight that is of the moon. We've been treated to some beautiful sunsets here in Dallas, but that view right there is spectacular. Orcas are up against it.
I saw the
What
whole
a sight
of the
that
moon.
is of the moon. We've been treated to some beautiful sunsets here in Dallas, but that view right there is spectacular. Orcas are up against it.
That's banged away again. Finn Allen and Matt Short just doing what they do. Ultra aggressive in the Lexus power play.
Slow ball again from Lungiangidi. Finn Allen set up beautifully for it. That back of a length.
Finn Allen
Helping
and
himself
Matt
over deep
Short
with a wicket.
just doing what
He's
they
into
do.
his work now.
Ultra aggressive in the Lexus power play.
Slow ball again from Lungiangidi. Finn Allen set up beautifully for it. That back of a length.
Short boundary. Just flicked
himself
over there
over deep
once
with a wicket.
again. It's 2 in a row.
He's into his work now. And it's all it was, Palmer. Flick of the wrists. A change in length from Lungiangidi. Slower ball again. You'll see him roll his fingers across the ball.
Short boundary.
Getting that dip, and Finn
Just
Allen up to the
flicked
challenge.
over there once again. It's 2 in a row.
Flick of the wrists, as you said, Palm. 256 feet, an entity data, massive. All it was, Palmer. Flick of the wrists. Change in length now after 2 balls in his second over under serious pressure. Roll his fingers across the ball.
This is just what he does.
Finn Allen up to the
Finn
challenge.
Allen.
Just
He has the second highest strike rate in
256
T20
feet, an
history.
entity data,
In
massive.
the qualification of 100 innings. He's behind Andre Russell.
Under serious
Look
pressure.
at that strike rate, 167.26 it is. Finn Allen. He has and just about every time, in T20 unless he's not feeling so great, he goes out there, smokes it. 100 innings. He's behind Andre Russell. He doesn't carry to the field, and he admonishes himself. 67.26 it is. Yeah, nearly missed out on a. And just about every time. Second run due to that admonishment, and he goes feeling despondent as he ran along. Gets back for the second, and the 50 partnership, and he admonishes himself.
They haven't let the bowlers settle at all. That's what they've done all tournament, these two.
Second run.
And specifically for me, if one's failed, the other one's carried on and done so well. So
as he ran along.
Very, very dangerous in this partnership up at the top.
And the 50 partnership, it almost becomes like a competition between the two to see who can hit it
They haven't let the
further.
bowlers settle at all. That's what they've done all tournament, these two. And specifically for me, if one's failed, the other one's carried on and done so well.
And that's fetched from outside off.
Very, very dangerous in this partnership up at the top.
It almost becomes like a competition between the two to see who can hit it further. Because that's more the line he should be bowling, to try and ask him to fetch it from outside off, to work with that bigger boundary on the offside. In a quest to do that, he gets the edge, but it still goes for 4. Like here's the bowler.
And you've got to have thick skin as a bowler.
That's more the line he should be bowling, to try and ask him to fetch it from outside off.
He's done 2 and 2 where he potentially could have gotten a wicket
on the offside. In a quest
it's almost
to do
the way
that,
this game's all the season's been going for the Yorkers.
But it still goes for 4.
All their plans that they've been going to just falling on the wrong side
in the first 6
of the fence for them, unfortunately. And Lungiangidi, if I feel that that's the win, he's done 2 and 2 where he potentially could have gotten a wicket, but it's almost the way this game's all the season's been going for the Yorkers.
It's pounced upon by Finn
Allen.
Allen.
Plans that they've been going to just
22
the
off the over already.
The fence for them,
and there's
unfortunately.
still a ball to go.
And Gidi missing his length, going for that wide region. Trying to land it on those tram lines at Yorker.
It's pounced upon by
Finn
Finn
in the form
Allen.
of Finn Allen, that's easy pickings.
Off the over already.
You're saying it's almost a competition to see which one of these two can hit it further. I almost feel like it's a competition in the actual tournament of which openers can be the most explosive. Because my goodness, we've had a few pairings that have been so dangerous. Finn Allen, that's so easy pickings. Up at the top.
It's what you get, isn't it, when you have a collection of stars. And remember, folks, that every game that goes on, somebody's watching, and so everybody's trying to put their best foot forward.
So dangerous. It's so effective.
Oh, you don't want to be that side. It's what you get, easy pickings. Nobody out there protecting that fence. Remember, folks, and the red mist seems to have hit there. Somebody's gone for 4. What an over. 26 off. It's 63 without loss. Oh, you don't want to be that side. That's easy pickings. Nobody out there protecting that fence.
Straight slower ball, and he's just brought the field up. Field will set a ball.
26 off.
Straight up, more on the off stump line or outside off, and straying onto that middle stump, and Finn Allen just picking it away for another boundary. Naughty from Lungingiri.
Great illustration of
straight
how far we are to the right as you looked at that picture.
Field will set a ball. Straight up, more on the off stump line or outside off, and straying onto that middle stump, and Finn Allen just picking it away for another boundary.
Red worm taking off. Great illustration of how far we are to the right as you looked at that picture. Oh, hurry! Oh, gone for all money. Had it hit. He's so quick. Kimo Paul across the ground is a wonderful fielder.
A bit of a yes, no, maybe between these two. One's Australian, one's New Zealander, so you never know if they can understand each other, but it would have been miles short there.
He's so quick. Kimo Paul across the ground. There's a wonderful fielder.
Could have been the opportunity that potentially broke open the spot, broke open the game for the Orcas. One's New Zealander, so you never know. Understand in cricket that there will always be a partnership, but you've got to take that opportunity to break it. Shows you that could have been the opportunity that potentially broke open the spot, broke open the game for the Orcas. You understand in cricket that there will always be a partnership,
very well directed. And when you've got tall batters, also good to use it from a fellow. Kimo Paul's probably about 6 foot, maybe 5'11". Sometimes creeps up on people. 84 miles an hour. With that the bob, the very well directed. Be 6 foot. And when you've got tall batters, also good to use it from a fella. Kimo Paul's probably about 6 foot, maybe 5'11". Back down the ground, 4 more.
With Kimo, no express pace. What it does allow you to do as a batter, you can line him up. You can almost set up for the slower ball, and when he does go pace on, you can just go through it. These guys' eyes are in.
Fiercely. Back down the ground.
Smashed down the ground from Finn Allen. He wants to get this game over quickly. With Kimo, no express pace. What it does allow you to do as a batter, you can line him up. You can almost set up for the slower ball, and when he does go pace on, you can just go through it. These guys' eyes are in.
Oh yes!
Smashed down the ground from Finn Allen. He wants to get this game over quickly.
Sailing into the night sky and bringing up a half century. Very fast, 21 balls. Finn Allen, destructive. Oh yes!
Saw Quinton de Kock in the first innings, a display of hitting. I tell you what, this ain't far off it.
Sailing into the night
back of a length from Kimo Paul and Finn Allen,
half century.
Rocking
fast,
back.
21 balls.
NTT Dates, a massive 6.
Destructive.
Saw Quinton de Kock in the first innings, a display of hitting. I tell you what, this ain't far off it. Back of a length from Kimo Paul and Finn Allen.
It's a third fastest 50.
Rocking back.
In it.
NTT Dates, a massive
Cognizant
6.
MLC Season 2.
I tell you what, Paul, in T20 cricket, you always talk about the innovation and the different shots that guys play. That is an absolute beauty of a cricket shot. On the
third fastest 50.
Any test batter will be part of that one. In it. Glorious.
Cognizant MLC. The difficulty they present these two tall batters. Short and
in T20 cricket, you always talk about the innovation and the different shots that guys play. That is an absolute beauty of a cricket shot. On the up.
And so your length is challenged that one all the time, and if you go short, they're decent on the short ball as well. The end of the Lexus power play, productive for the Unicorn, 79 without loss. And so your lengths are challenged all the time, and if you go short, they're decent on the short ball as well. The end of the Lexus power play, productive for the Unicorn, 79 without loss. You'd have hoped it would be enough. 152, not looking like it at the moment. Need something. It would be the Orcas. Need a wicket. Need a few. Not looking like a couple of overs where the same sort of thing that happened for the Unicorns. The Lexus power play. Wonderful. Need something with the Orcas. For the Unicorns. Need a wicket. Need a few. Need a couple of overs where the same sort of thing that happened. His last 11, 12 for the Unicorns. Deliveries. Fenelon has hit 8 boundaries. Wonderful for the Unicorns. Wow, how hard that's hit. Oh dear. The misfield, he had it, Rickleton. 11-12 with that one. And just as he tried to shift it from one hand to the other, fumbled it and it's gone for 4.
Just the power he generates from that position.
Wow, how hard that's hit.
It's cricket, you always say the ball shouldn't go in that direction, but that leg, he just powered it through.
And just as he tried to shift it from one hand to the other, fumbled it and it's gone for 4.
Just the power he generates from that position. It's cricket, you always say the ball shouldn't go in that direction, but that leg, he just powered it time to get going. A few lucky edges, but with that luck has been some incredible cricket shots from Fenelon. He's taking the bowlers apart.
The shots of catch it should be taken. It is finally the breakthrough.
A few lucky edges, but
Lungisanen Kiti with the catch. It's Imad Basim with his left arm spin. A smile finally to the face of an Orca. It should be taken. It is finally the breakthrough.
Yeah, you don't blame Matt Shortfoot. Just carrying on the momentum, looking for the big hit. Probably was there, potentially holding up in the wicket. But Matt Short's got to go for a well played 19, now 84 for 1.
To the face of an Orca.
And with that wicket, we'll take a strategic timeout. Yeah, you don't blame Matt Shortfoot. Just carrying on the momentum, looking for the big hit. It probably was there, potentially holding up in the wicket. But Matt Short's got to go for a well played 19, now 84 for 1. And with that wicket, we'll take a strategic timeout.
64 from just 26. He's lost his partner. I don't think it's going to slow him down. And Short happy to rotate because this man has been on fire. 64 from just 26.
Listen to the sound of the
lost his partner. I don't think it's going to slow him down.
But apart from that, it's been some of the keenness hitting your seat.
Happy to rotate because this man has been on fire.
I think what you can do, you can just listen to the sound of the bat. A few lucky edges we mentioned earlier.
Yeah, no surprise seeing that there is a bias to the one side for the sixes. Can hit it over either boundary, but when there is a short boundary, the tendency is to look to attack it and get the ball over there, particularly within the power play, as you have leeway with no fielders on the boundary. Bias to the one safety as you take that boundary on. Can hit it over either boundary, but when there is a short boundary, the tendency is to look to attack it and get the ball over there, particularly within the power centuries and Cosmos and MLC 2024 on the boundary. 19, 20 to safety as you take that boundary on. 23. Love the sequences and fastest half centuries in Cosmos and MLC 2024. Have to look at the bowling. 20, and a score of 84 for 1 after the best part of 7 overs. You expect that the economy is not going to be great. Sequences and patterns. 7.2. Everybody else does that, you're winning the game.
And in a score of 84 for 1,
Nimad Wasim's that man to provide the breakthrough.
7 overs.
Completing his
the economy is not
second over. Couple of balls to go. And can they go bang bang? That's the question.
You're winning.
They need to desperately. Nimad Wasim's that man to provide the breakthrough. Krishnamurti completing his second over. Couple of balls to go. And can they go bang bang? That's the question.
Nimad Wasim doesn't really turn it that
much. Dry surface, this being used once again at a fit time. Keep referring to that. In a fit time. Keep referring to that. That's how it takes. And Nimad Wasim doesn't really turn it that much.
A little bit of extra bounce.
Dry surface,
Paul
this
uses
being
skids on
used
from
once
Nimad
again at a
Wasim.
fit time. Keep
Relatively
referring
simple
to
catch
that.
for Lungyangiri.
In a fit time.
But could this be the opening of something, Pom?
I
They need to go bang bang, as you mentioned, desperately. Like might have stopped in the wicket. Potentially a little bit of extra bounce. That ball usually skids on from Nimad Wasim. Relatively simple catch for Lungyang.
A wicket needed, a wicket taken.
And in
A
comes
wicket
Harmon
needed, a
Singh,
wicket taken.
good bowler. And in comes Harmon
7.5 as an
Singh,
economy
good
is
bowler.
wonderful. 7.5 as an economy is wonderful. Yeah, bang, 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 maybe. With 84 for 1 already, 69 required from 78. That rate 1 already, 69 required from 78. 5.31 should be comfortable for the Unicorns, but you never know. Comfortable for the Unicorns, but you never know. Well. It's Finn Allen night. It's Finn Allen night.
Absolutely mind-blowing how it generates.
So much power from the position that he gets into.
How it generates.
There's no high backswing position that he gets into. All wrists. There's no high backswing. It's all wrists. First ball over pitched. Look at that, just hitting through the line. Backing is, look at that, just swing of the bat as we mentioned, and the wrists that go through. You can see it's just a swing of the bat as we mentioned, and the wrists that go through. You can see it's just a flick.
And NTT darts a massive 6. 302 feet. 302 feet. Yeah. That Issue's talking about with regard to tall batters and the difficulty with length. You have to be right on it and to figure it out straight away. Can't afford for batters to be able to get to you and just step and whack it. Particularly the ones that are hard hitting. Interesting, the contrast, you see Klaasen there generally works back foot, and if you're ever so slightly short to him, he disappears you over the boundary. Generally disappears you over the boundary. So there's a specificity with regard to length as you bowl to various batters. When you get it wrong, they'll punish you. When you get it wrong, they'll punish you. A look at this Cognizant MLC points table. We are at the business end. Points table. We are at the business end. Can't afford to put a foot wrong with the games that remain. For most, with the games that remain. A huge one tomorrow. A huge one tomorrow. The defending champions. New York champions. Take on New York. The Los Angeles Knight Riders. Take on the Los Angeles Knight Riders. Gone at it again. Fielder can only watch as it sails over. Fielder can only watch as it sails over. For 6 more.
I mean, this was nowhere to be hit. I mean, in terms of the length, this was nowhere to be hit. He's done him in the flights. In terms of the length. Finn Allen, we know how he's going to play. He's done him in the flights. Reach for that, hitting it in the toe. We know how he's going to play, but he's had to reach for that, hitting it in the result. 276 feet. Result. 276 feet.
It's my party, says Finn Allen, and I'll hit sixes if I want to. Says Finn Allen, and I'll hit sixes if I want to. He certainly wants to tonight. He certainly wants to tonight. To go with the 8 fours that he's struck. To go with the 8 fours that he's struck. You enjoyed that wonderful reach as well, being. What you enjoyed that wonderful reach as well, being. What are you?
6. I'm a slugger. He's a better
pump. I was one who came out, closed my eyes and swung as hard as I could. I was one who came out, closed my eyes and swung as hard as I could. 6'6".
How tall are you?
Here you go. 6'6".
How's the? Here you go. You can tell us how the air is up there. You can tell us how the air is up there. Look at the Royal leading run scorers and Finn Allen. Look at the Royal leading run scorers and Finn Allen. Strike rate into fifth. Goodness, 204. That strike rate. Goodness, 204. Somebody catch it. Well done, Ryan Rickleton. Well had done, to judge it to perfection. Wasn't sure how close he was to the boundary. Wasn't sure how close he was to
very well judged from Rickleton. I went a mile in the air. Very well judged from Rickleton. I went a mile in the air. Hanging back beautifully, taking his time. Finn Allen going for another big one. Back beautifully, taking his time. Finn Allen going for another big one. Than anything. He actually got a good piece of it. Take a look at this catch. More height than anything. Perfect. Take a look at this catch. What makes it such a good catch is that the momentum didn't take him back over the line. What makes it such a good catch is that the momentum didn't take him back over the line. Disappointment for Allen, but he's played an excellent knock. Put his team in a match-winning position early on in this game. Put his team in a he's got to go for a very, very well played 77. Unicorns now 98 for 2. Very well played 77. Unicorns now 98 for 2.
Slip and leg slip. The English slip and leg slip. Oh, nearly through him. Oh, nearly through him. 2 down now. The Unicorns for 98. 2 down now. The Unicorns for 98.
Well, that was something from Finn Allen, but he's dismissed. That was something from Finn Allen, but he's dismissed. That was very close to off stump. That was very close to off stump. Quicker delivery. Sonny Vasquez alongside me. Quicker delivery. Sonny Vasquez alongside me. Just a bit of drift in the arm ball. Important not this for Krishnamurti. Since that's why they've sent him at number 3. Important not this for Krishnamurti. Since that's why they've sent him at number 3. Fluctuated throughout that top order this season, and young player, just 21 years old this season, and wanting him to get some confidence in a game where there's really not much pressure. To get some confidence in a game where just the 3 feeders outside that 30-yard circle. Now just the 3 feeders. They're allowed 5. So on the attack is 4. Class. They're allowed 5. So on the attack is Klaassen. Chance. Klaassen usually has the safest pair of hands, but it was struck firmly. Klaassen usually has the safest pair of hands, but it was struck firmly.
Hello,
hello, Sonny.
Nikhil, yes, he has a very good pair of hands, Nikhil, but he missed out this time hard. A very good pair of hands, but he the kind of catches that stick. Hard. And the other kind of catches that stick. Nicely played. You just said hello to me, but I believe there is a Sindhi way of saying hello to you. Do you know that? But I believe there is a Sindhi way of saying hello to you. Do you know that? Jai Jhulelal. You're a Sindhi from Barbados, isn't it? You're a Sindhi from Barbados, isn't it?
Yes. Harmeet said Jai Jhulelal to Finn. Harmeet said Jai Jhulelal to Finn. As he dismissed him, Sonny.
Yes, Harmeet's a very good bowler. He got taken for 6s in the first couple of deliveries that he bowled. He got taken for 6s in the first couple of deliveries that he bowled. Nice, nice length from Imad Wasim. Nice, another fine from left Wasim. Oh, another fine. The dive was a bit too late, I think, but maybe they managed. The dive was a bit too late, I think, but maybe they need a bit more effort in the field. I know they don't have Too many runs to effort in the field. To defend, it's 103 for 2 after 9 overs. To defend, it's 103 for 2 after 9 overs.
Aaron Jones it is on the chase. Just having a check. Aaron Jones it is on the chase. I think they're looking at Lungi and Giri. It was a combined effort. And it was all three fielders fighting to save that single run. Fielders fighting to save that single run. I think they may have done well enough. All three of them involved. I think they may have done well enough. 10 mile per hour difference in few of the deliveries in that over. Yeah, runs given. So good work by Jones in the end. He's happy about it. Runs given. So good work by Jones in the end. He's happy about it. These two left-arm spinners, Harmeet Singh, Imad Waseem, they've been strength for this Orcas team. Less this season, but last year, this Orcas team, of them getting to the final, they control the middle overs. Big part of them getting to the final, they control the middle overs. Like slip, continuing in place. And Sonny, the two left-arm spinners, they do similar things, but they're subtly different. Left-arm spinners, they do similar things, but
the point of release that is different. Look at where Imad Waseem releases from, and look at where Harmeet releases from. And look at difference. Harmeet releases Imad Waseem almost virtually goes like a circular motion over his virtually goes like head, a circular motion on the over, and Harmeet will deliver it for a little bit wider, and Harmeet will deliver it for a little bit wider.
And for a batter, is it challenging to deal with them when they come at you in tandem from each end? Is it challenging to deal with them when they come at you in tandem from each end?
Definitely is. When you're playing this format of the game, you don't really have much time to settle down. You're looking to hit every ball for runs. Really have much time to settle down. That could be out as well. Every ball for runs. No, just falls a little bit short as well. So Harmeet, because he bowls a little bit short, a little bit wide off the crease, because he bowls, he can be hit wide power to the onside with the angle that he creates, and power to the onside with the angle that he creates. With Imad Waseem, it's just a little bit more difficult. With Imad Waseem, Imad Waseem's got a very good delivery that comes in with the arm, and Imad Waseem's got a very good delivery that comes in with the arm, with the seam. You can see the release points here. Imad is the one in the blue, and see the release points here. Is the one. Imad is the one in the blue, and the white. You can see sometimes going off the pitch area. You can almost think that the delivery is coming from off the pitch. You can outside the pitch. Delivery is coming from off the pitch, particularly when he goes so wide off the stumps. Particularly when he goes so wide off the stumps.
It was the reason the Orcas took the most wickets in the middle last season. It was the reason the Orcas. Unfortunately, Imad Waseem has been injured. He's been in and out of the team, so they haven't been able to form that He's been type of partnership this season. But Harmeet's been good. 7 wickets this year. This season, but Harmeet's been good. 7 wickets this year. Yeah, ball definitely is spinning on this surface. 107 for 2. Definitely is spinning on this surface. 107 for 2. Just 46 needed, less than 5 runs and over, so it should just be 46 needed. Easy, even though the Unicorns have had their issues with their relatively easy. Even though the Unicorns have had their issues, a lot of experience to come in the past, but Rutherford, a lot of experience to come. They'll feel very confident about this situation. They'll feel very confident about this situation. The Orcas trying to survive and stay in the competition. The Unicorns a win away from qualifying in the top 2. Here's Imad Waseem a win away from qualifying in the top 2. Here's Imad Waseem. Sonny, that they didn't continue with Imad or try Harmeet Singh in that power play. They didn't just give away Finn Allen has gone against Singh in that power play. How dominant he's been against Finn Allen has gone against.
Yes, you could say that. Maybe you would have considered a few runs like he did. Yes, you could say that. Maybe you would have considered a few runs like he did. That's been powered away between those two fielders in the deep. Between those two fielders, Imad Waseem getting the ball to come back in, not so much turn away. Waseem getting the ball to come back in, not so much turn away.
Yeah, because Klassen is attacking here, he's got the extra fielder inside the circle. Klassen is attacking here, he's got the extra lot of acreage between that Cowcorn and Long-On region. A lot of acreage between that Cowcorn and Long-On region. This should be another couple. Important for Inglis as well to get in the runs. He's struggled this season. Important for Inglis as well to get in the runs. He's struggled as well this season. 4.5 runs per over. Easy chase, good batting conditions. 4.5 runs per over. Easy chase, good batting conditions.
Yes, there's a bit of turn.
But the ball's coming out the back quite nicely.
The occasional short delivery threading into the wicketkeeper's gloves as well. The occasional short delivery threading into the wicketkeeper's gloves through the line. The white ball hardly moves. You can play through the line. The white ball hardly moves.
Missing leg. Missing leg. Just continuing on that partnership between Harmeet Singh and Imad Wasim. Just continuing on that partnership between Harmeet Singh and Imad Wasim. Imad Wasim has had on his career. Extensively about the impact Imad Wasim has had on his career. Successful at the World Cup with both bat and ball, but just understanding different things about left-arm spin. He really had a lot of time spent with Imad last season. Really had a lot of time spent with Imad last season.
Yes, that certainly helps you talk to an international player. His knowledge, share his experience, his knowledge. Good way to end. He bowled his 4 overs for 20, Imad Wasim. 113 for 2. 20, Imad Wasim. 113 for 2. Well, have a look at those figures, Imad Wasim. We'll have a look at giving away only 5 runs per over. Giving away only 5 runs taken for 18. Ngidi expensive. Is 1 over taken for 18. Ball as well. Ngidi expensive. Ball as well.
Yeah, the 5 options used, but it's been an expensive night for the seamers, especially of the Orcas. And really, it's now or never for them, because the Orcas, if they can't defend these 40 runs, because if they can't, the runners-up of 2023 will be eliminated. The runners-up of 2023 will be eliminated. $114 now for 2. But it really all started from now for 2. The Lexus power play. It really all started from. I don't think the Lexus many teams can match the destruction when Finn Allen, Matt Short get going. Many teams can match the destruction when Finn Allen, Matt Short get going. It really can be a nightmare for your bowlers, and I'm thinking, Sonny, in the playoffs, a nightmare. They will continue to play this way. If they get hold of you, it could be trouble. They will continue to play this way. If they get hold of you, both of them are unafraid to play the big shot from the first ball that they face, and that takes something special. A different kind of temperament, and that takes something special. A different kind of temperament. And maybe other teams will look to maybe start with spin against them. Other teams will look because they enjoy the ball coming at them against them. Because Matthew Short in the finale coming at them. What a start they gave. Matthew Short in 84 they scored. What a start they gave. 84 Allen was a dominant player. Allen was a dominant maybe Klassen missed a trick over there, not having another spinner. Maybe Klassen missed a trick over there, bowling to Allen. Having another spinner. Bowling to Allen. And I suspect that the point of emphasis now for Shane Watson as they move into the playoffs, and potentially a top 2 spot, Watson as they move into the playoffs, and rest of the order, so the middle to lower order, they obviously did very well to recover from 33 for 5 a couple of days ago to get to 148 from 33 for 5. But getting Krishnamurti, getting Inglis, Hassan Khan, Corey Anderson into the runs and consistently contributing, because it's been a problem for them and consistently at times this season where the openers have done well, and then they've lost their way in the middle to back end of the innings. And then they've lost their way in the middle to back end of the innings.
Klassen on the attack, so just deep backward square, Klassen on the third as well as deep point, just 3 outside the circle, and deep third as well as deep point, just 3 outside the circle.
Capitalizes on the field. Capitalizes Sanjay Krishnamurti. That will do his confidence a world of good. Sanjay Krishnamurti, that will do his confidence a world of good.
Quiet. It's been a quiet start. He's been pretty quiet. It's been a quiet start. Giving him a little bit of room outside the off. Kimo Paul is bad at that. Giving him a little bit of room outside the 30 meters throw is bad at that. With the fielder in. The 30 meters from Kimo Paul. That's not quite smart bowling from Kimo Paul.
Just sort of reach for Cameron Gannon. A lot to reflect on for the Orcas. A lot to reflect on for the Orcas. Definitely didn't live up to the standards set in 2023 when definitely didn't live up to dominated the group stages, got to the final, just fell short against MNER. Got to the final, just fell short against MNER. Very clever from Josh Inglis. Very clever. And then very nice boundary to end the 12th. 1-2-4 for 2. And then nice boundary to end the 12th. 1-2-4 for 2.
Nicely scooped away, knowing that there was no protection for the bowler. Nicely scooped away, knowing that there was no protection for the bowler. Clever batting, very smart batting. Deep fine leg. Clever batting, very smart batting.
In one-way traffic tonight. Orcas have been under pressure from ball one of this innings. Orcas have been under pressure from ball one of this innings. Carrying on their merry way. Unicorns. Explosive batters doing the job tonight so far. They were good with the ball. Explosive batters doing the job tonight so far. They were good with the ball. They'll be very happy with their work so far tonight. They'll be very happy with their work so far tonight. What's your thoughts so far? Darren Gaga? What's your thoughts so far?
And that he does. And one hand there from Jack Surya in the cover region. One hand there from Jack Surya in the cover region. This might just create a little panic for the Unicorns. This might just create a little panic for the Unicorns.
Surya, what a grab. Time is just back. A little bit of extra bounce. Time is just back. A little bit of extra bounce. On the tip, to the top of the hand. On the tip, that's a beautiful grab. Top of the hand out the air. That's a beautiful grab. Pluck it out the air. So we're go. Top 10 units now 124.3. Top 10 units now 124.3.
Shafeen Rutherford. Another destructive. Southpaw. Another destructive. Coming from Ghana, South America, Chris Morris. Coming from Ghana, looked really good in the last game. Looked really good in the last game. Doesn't have a big equation. 29 from 47 balls now. That's what's required. 29 from 47 balls. 2 wickets already for Harmeed. So again, continuing in his wicket-taking for Harmeed. So again, continuing in his wicket-taking mode.
I almost feel he's bowled a better pace for this type of wicket. As soon as you went flat in cricket, it got a lot easier to play. For this type of wicket, as soon as you went flat the pace about 46 miles an hour, just allowing the pitch to do its work. 46 miles an hour, just allowing the pitch to do its work.
He will want to capitalise on that ball turning into him as a left-hander. Shafeen Rutherford on that ball turning into him as strikes a long ball. Shafeen Rutherford. He just want to strikes a long ball. Get a score behind his name. Get his team over the line. Get a score behind his name. Get his team over the line. Oh, that's glorious. That is a beautiful cricket stroke. That's glorious. Didn't try to overhit it. Just caressed it for 6 runs. Didn't try to overhit it. Just
a lot more flight on this occasion from Harmeed. A lot more flight on this occasion from Harmeed. Beautiful cricket shot. Beautifully bringing the hands up. Beautiful cricket shot. Hold the pose, sir. Bringing the hands up. Hold the pose, sir.
I could understand what Harmeed was trying to do. He was trying to flight that last delivery. Harmeed was trying to do. Maybe lure the false stroke. That last delivery. Entice Shafeen Rutherford to lose his shape. entice Shafin Rutherford to lose his shape on that occasion. Was it his boss? Shafin definitely was it on that occasion. Was it his boss? Was it his boss?
Oh, just sticking a paw out. Oh, just right in the middle of the hands. What is a few feet back, Darren?
Well, he had already crossed the line when he took the catch. Well, he had already crossed the line when he took the catch. But he must get credit for the fact that the ball stopped. But he must get credit for the fact that the ball couldn't keep his balance, which is the most challenging thing when you're on the boundary line. And you're not sure challenging thing how when close you are to that marker, that cushion sure of the boundary. You are to that marker, that cushion of the boundary. Was that a misstumping? Another slow delivery, just enticing Rutherford. Another slow 13 delivery, from the over, 137 for 3. 13 from the over, 137 for 3.
There's the betting lineup. The betting card of the San Francisco Union. There's the betting lineup. The betting card of the San Francisco Union.
ये क्या हो रहा है? ये क्या हो रहा है यार? ये क्या हो रहा है? स्टार्ट करते ही गेम को ये तो तगड़ा गेम नजर आ रहा है यार। अच्छा है, स्टार्ट करते ही गेम को ये तो तगड़ा गेम नजर आ रहा है यार। FCS बैटल ग्राउंड, ओ वाह जी, क्या लैंडिंग है जहाज से यार। ओ वाह, मजा ही आ गया, लैंडिंग है जहाज से यार। ये देख लो लैंड, मजा ही आ गया, लैंड कर रहा है। ये देख लो लैंड, बंदा क्या लैंड कर रहा है। इसकी लैंडिंग चेक कर लो, ठीक है सिर्फ इसकी लैंडिंग चेक कर लो, तो जमीन में चला गया है।